In this edition of Twin Reel Game Reviews, we'll be taking a look at Kick Fennick, a physics-based platformer developed by Jaywalkers Interactive and published by Abstraction Games. Now, in Kick Fennick, you play the role of Kick, a young boy who stumbles across Fennick, a flying robot, who's being chased by a guard robot. You know, some evil guard who wants him destroyed, I don't know. Anyways, while you're trying to, save Fennick from the guard, you end up accidentally shooting him in the tail, Fennick that is, thus cracking his power source. And now it's up to you, because you feel bad, being a young boy, that you are going to help Fennick to locate a new power source and, fix the damage you've done. So as you can see, the game looks amazing. The 3D visuals, just fantastic. The birds flying in the background. You got the clouds, the lighting, the lightning in some of the levels. Really awesome. The character movement, the animations are really smooth. You just absolutely love this game. The game itself does also have some great music when it does have music in the game, along with background sounds. I do love the various sounds they threw in the game, like you got the nice shots from the gun, obviously, but then you've got like crickets and crows and lightning sounds and a whole bunch of like just ambient, background sound effects to help bring out the atmosphere of the game, of you being in this 3D environment. The level design is pretty interesting as well. Trying to find the gears in some of these levels is pretty tricky, especially the special gear. It took me a couple times to go through and find the gears, because it's so vast on different ways you could go, and you think, well, okay, the way I'm going now has got to be the secret way. In reality, it's actually the main way, and so then you got to go back into the level again, because you're just trying to find everything. It's just crazy. And another cool thing is the way the gun is used, because you can shoot with the gun if it's aimed one way. Then if you aim it a different way, like the reverse way, then you're able to actually use the gun as a recoil to make you shoot up through the game like that and jump, because you can't actually jump, I'm assuming, because the gun's too heavy for you, and so the only way you can actually jump is by using the gun's recoil ability. Some of the issues in the game for me, though, is I'd like to see more upgrades actually being used on the gun. The only upgrade I've actually seen with the gun is in World 2 here, which I actually think is the coolest world because of the upgrade, is being able to get this like super recoil, which makes you shoot like twice as far with your recoils. And so just the animation, the feel of your guy flying up in the game like that, it was just so awesome. Just like, whoa, that's some crazy jumping ability. And so another thing for me is the camera, because as you can see, it tends to shift once in a while, kind of to the direction you should be going. And so if you end up going a way you think is like a secret way to get some gems or some gears, and it actually ends up being the main way, then what usually happens is, because the gun or the camera is focusing in that direction, for you to go back the other way, you kind of have to jump blindly over any pits you may have jumped over, because you can't get the camera to show you what was there. And so you either have to hopefully make that jump so the camera kind of goes back to the neutral position, or you keep going and redo the level again. And another thing for me is that in World 310, you can't get all the gears at the end of the level, because for whatever reason they vanish on the Wii U version, and so you can't actually pick them up. But that's being addressed by a patch for the game, along with another bug where in World 510, you collect a special gear, but it doesn't actually show it on the map after that you actually have the gear collected. And another thing as well is, in the game there is a speed run timer, or like a timer which shows you how long you spend playing the game once you're done. And that timer actually doesn't show you any actual time. It went 0-0 for me at the end of the game. So again, a small bug that's going to be looked into. And the last thing for me is the game. It has 3 difficulty modes, which is cool. I'm playing the hard right now. The normal one actually gives you an arc to show you your jump, whereas this hard one here, as you can see, just shows you an arrow that, okay, that's the way you're jumping. I would wish that for each difficulty mode, that the gears you collect would be shown specific to that mode. Because right now you can say go through on easy mode or normal mode, collect all the gears in the game, and then if you go to play the game on hard mode, the game's already shown that you've got all those gears collected. It's not keeping the hard mode gears separate for you to then recollect and show, hey, I've gotten all these gears on these different modes. So that'd be something cool to have added into the game. But all in all, really love this game. I would definitely give it an 8.5 out of 10, and that's it for this review.